In 1942, SS Chief Heinrich Himmler initiated Operation Reinhardt, Nazi Germany's final solution to the Jewish question. 3 death camps were built and staffed under top-secret orders. These camps, all in eastern Poland, were Belchek, Treblinka, and the most secret, Sobibor.
During the height of the Second World War in early 1943, a train pulled into a sleepy station in eastern Poland between Warsaw and Białystok. The ravages of war had seemingly passed this place by. The train was packed with people. They were apprehensive and scared, having been forcibly uprooted from the ghettos of the big cities with the promise of resettlement in the east. They had with them only what they could carry. The rest of their possessions had to be left behind.
Attention, Railroad Brigade Jews. As always, I expect you to be smiling when the train arrives. Remember, we are welcoming these people. This will run smoothly. If there's a problem like yesterday's, if people panic or try to run, I don't have to remind you. You will be killed.
When people learn about the Holocaust, they learn about Auschwitz I and Auschwitz II-Birkenau. This history dominates what we know about the Holocaust and leaves other concentration and extermination camps invisible to the rest of the world. We hear about Auschwitz because of the still standing camps and the number of survivors. However, it is just as important that we learn about what happened at Treblinka the same as we learn about Auschwitz. One of the most impactful places, Treblinka, needs to be spoken and taught about the same way Auschwitz is. Treblinka was an extermination camp active from 23rd July 1942 until October of 1943. Treblinka was built as a part of Operation Reinhardt. Operation Reinhardt was a secretive plan made by the Germans to exterminate all the Polish Jews in the general government in occupied Poland. Operation Reinhardt was responsible for the murder of about 1.7 million Jews, mostly Polish. Approximately 870,000 Jews were murdered at Treblinka. Although there is not a confirmed number due to lack of documentation of who was at the camp, about 6,000 to 7,000 Jews were murdered a day at Treblinka. Out of 870,000 Jews that were murdered, only 200 were able to escape the camp. 35 of the 200 survived the war, and few spoke out about their experiences and what they saw happen at Treblinka. At Treblinka, the Germans cynically referred to the path to the gas chambers as the Himmelstrasse, which meant the road to heaven, at the end of which there is a Hebrew sign with the Star of David. Walking down this road, one would feel safe. The Nazis designed it for this reason. They did not want to make it obvious that the route in fact led not to the bathhouse but to the gas chambers. Today there is nothing left of Treblinka. The entire camp was torn down by the Nazis. It is important to be educated about other camps like Treblinka. Auschwitz dominates conversation and learning topics, but there is so much more than Auschwitz. It is important to make sure that we are taught all aspects of this tragic history. It is important to remember the lives lost at other camps that were smaller than Auschwitz. Auschwitz I and Auschwitz II-Birkenau together claim 1.1 million lives. The numbers are not so different because 870,000 lives were taken at the Treblinka extermination camp. Almost the same number of lives, majority of them Jews, were murdered at both camps. Yet, Treblinka lies in the shadows.